Hi everyone, how you been?
Hello,
I'm Dee,
I'm Nish.
and this is
Allow it.
Okay, you might want to say where were we?
Oh, are we addressing the elephant?
No, we're
in
not
the
going to
room?
address it. We're just going to tell them to mind their business. You might say, where was the episode last week? How about mind your business? We talked about it last week as well about minding business, right?
Yes.
The week before last, rather. We said just face your front, check your bank account,
Yes.
find out where your man is, check his location, top up your petrol,
Do what you gotta
and
do.
mind your business. Where were we? None of your business. Are we here now? Yes.
We are here now.
Should you continue listening? Yes. Have you watched all 42 episodes?
No.
No. And then you have the audacity
To be
to say,
asking
where were
where.
you last week? It grates me.
Very rude.
Very, very rude.
Very
Go
rude.
start watching the first episode and then come chat to me.
Yes, we have so much for you to binge on.
Exactly.
Please.
Are we gonna address the fact that you are bleeding the NHS?
Oh my gosh. Not me bleeding that. Well, not this time around, because I didn't.
You actually
go.
didn't go to the hospital this
No,
time.
no.
You just said, okay, then fine. I'm sick and I'm just gonna take it
I'm
like a
gonna
G.
take it like a G.
Yeah. So at least sounds like she's Mariah Carey before the Christmas concert starts.
Yes.
She sounds like you should be on.
Oh my god.
What's it called? Voice rest.
Yeah,
voice,
I need to rest my vocal cords.
Exactly. Before you start the Christmas caroling and concerting. Yeah. What's been happening this past week? Thanksgiving.
Oh yes, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Are you a big Thanksgiving
Black
person?
Friday.
Black Friday.
I like food,
You like foods.
but I'm not a Thanksgiving.
Kind of girl. I spoke about this, about how the celebrities be posting up their plates, and for me they don't really look appetizing. But maybe I'm just looking at the wrong plates.
I think you're looking at the wrong thing.
There were some that looked good, but those were the like alternative Thanksgiving plates. So they had like rice and peas and lamb and stuff like that.
Okay,
So those were completely alternative. I know that's not the, what is it called? The norm.
The norm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the norm isn't what us folks would be eating. It's like, what is it? Cranberry.
So it's like cranberry.
Stuffing.
Yeah, of course. That's not norm either. And I don't eat that at Christmas
What is that?
either.
Turkey.
The turkey, the Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh
wait, no, I don't think we do Brussels sprouts in America.
Brussels sprouts here.
Beans.
Oh, string beans, mac and cheese, grits.
Not grits.
No grits.
No grits.
Candied collard greens.
Candied yams. Collard greens.
Candied yams. And then that's it, really? That's it. That fills the plate, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, I was seeing a lot of the alternative ones and they look great. They looked amazing. But the normal ones, some of that mac and cheese looked...
Yeah, not everybody's.
It was just questionable, to be honest.
Not everybody's mac and cheese is
Yeah,
busting.
of course. And a lot of people, I guess, were just happy to have their family around and congregate.
Yeah.
What is it like when your whole family is around? Is it often? Does it happen? Do you tussle? Or are you really just catching up?
I would say really just catching up. I mean,
Do you have huge family gatherings?
I haven't been home for Thanksgiving in a very long time. I mean, yes, we do. And then I would say the majority of the time, though, it's like we're hopping around from place to place.
Oh, okay. So you're not in one person's house and everyone comes to that house.
Because sometimes, like, there's one aunt decides that she's going to cook too.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma's cooking as well.
Yeah.
So
So
it's like,
you go
you
to
just,
the different places.
Okay,
Yeah, that's true. I think I remember if you had a Christmas in the States, there was a Christmas that you did have and you were hopping. You were hopping from
I was
family
hopping
member
from
to family member.
place to place.
Exactly. At the
And
end
I
of
think
the
the
day, you're tired.
last Christmas was COVID Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we had a lot of people came around. That's when we were playing Uno and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You tussled?
Oh, we always tussle during
Oh, you see, that's why
always
I want the
tussling,
tea.
girl. Uno.
Who's the biggest tussler?
Asia, definitely. Asia's always talking shit and always
Do better, Asia.
and always cheating.
She's never playing the game right.
Always cheating. I think we played Uno recently too when I was back home for the summer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we were tussling.
Yeah, I bet.
Definitely.
You guys spend too much time with each other when you do
swear.
see each other. I think that's where the issue is. Yeah, and then of course once the goose starts making feeling
Once
people
the goose
lose,
starts flowing,
and then it's over.
it's a wrap.
Because once they get together with that little sippy sip.
Hello.
I don't know. Family gatherings with us are very few and far between. I think the last major one had to be Hilton's birthday, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And everyone's is there. We don't really tussle because we're keep everything under the rug type of family. Nobody talks about anything. It's a damn shame. Nobody talks about nothing.
Boring.
They'll be very boring. I'm just like, let's hash it out. Why don't you all just come together and hash it out?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't even think of like. It's not like what is it? The movie Soul Food. Like,
no, of course, exactly. Like there ain't no drama like that in honestly.
Cousin Faith ain't sleeping with somebody's husband.
Of course. Our family gatherings are they're very tight-lipped. They're very cutesy. They're very mindful.
Yeah.
Everyone's dressed appropriately. There's never one person with their titties out or whatever. There's somebody.
Somebody would be dressed inappropriately.
Yeah, they're very bougie, and the people that drink, they only drink just enough. They never drink too much. So yeah, our family gatherings, they're very cutesy.
Oh no, we were talking about one New Year's when I was back home, and we threw a party at Mama C's house, and cousin Jared started throwing up in the room.
Oh my God.
And obviously I saw them throw up. So I started throwing up.
Oh yeah, of course.
I can't
I can't see someone
if
sick.
I see throw up, like I'm gonna be sick.
The only people that I can see throw up is my kids.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I can see like they're my kids. Somehow I just block it out. But any like adult throw up, I can't do that. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
in the room. He couldn't find the bathroom.
No, that actually was a night.
He couldn't find his way to the bathroom. Cousin Jared.
He was done. Everybody was done. That was a time, boy. The way the alcohol was flowing
was hitting.
We were drinking too much.
Oh, jeez.
Obviously.
No.
Yeah.
Did he clean up after himself the next day? No. Who cleaned up for him? Who took that role?
Cleaning up. I think I cleaned up. Asia cleaned up. I think Alala was cleaning up. I think we were all cleaning up.
Because while I'm cleaning up, I want to be sick too.
Exactly.
Because it's awful.
It was disgusting.
Oh, Lord.
I think I ran to throw up in the sink.
God. Oh, my God.
It was a night. I think that was the last party that was thrown. That was for sure.
And Mama C's house, she must probably be sick of y'all.
The last one.
Because what are you doing in someone's house and throwing up all over the place?
My
Grown-ass people.
God, like, wow.
When we will ever grow up is the question.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't think
it was some years ago, though. It was some years back. But exactly. Yeah, wow.
Black Friday happened. Did you buy anything?
Black Friday did happen, right?
Black Friday
I bought a lot of shit, but a lot of shit I bought is going back. You did buy
a whole lot of shit.
I think I've spent...
I think it's because you just went, F it. It's on sale. I'm just going to buy it all because you know this is your last purge really for the next 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Until maybe February comes because February is a short month. But, you know, like I said, I'm already dreading January because I know January is going to be so long and we're all going to be so broke.
I know. And it's my child's birthday.
Oh, I always forget that. And we always scrape for that birthday.
I swear.
Because everyone's like, come on.
Nobody
we've got 8 days till payday.
Exactly.
Nobody got any money.
Nobody got
But yeah,
money.
I guess we should be thankful for what we have because, a lot of people are going through it. A lot of redundancies happening at the moment in a lot of companies. A lot of people losing their jobs in general. We should be thankful for our jobs, for our families, for everything. The fact that we got cars, all of that stuff. It's crazy to think that, even, let's say 5 or 6 years ago, I would not even be thinking about where I'm at now. So hustling and bustling and still thinking, I shouldn't be grateful. Yeah. Or this is still not enough. and we just continue to strive for more. It's diabolical.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, okay.
Not moving in faith.
Well, yeah.
Just moving in dollars and pounds.
Moving. Just moving in money.
Just moving in dollars and
currency.
pounds. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy time. But yes, I'm being mindful of my pockets in the current states
Exactly.
of our economy.
Yeah.
So all that shit I bought is going back.
It's going back. Because you also don't want it to just end up in a, what is it called? A minefield somewhere.
It's going back.
In the Congo.
Exactly.
Of course. Where they say,
no.
oh, we're sending them clothes.
Yeah, no, it's going back.
I've been sending them £10 a month.
Yeah. It's going back. It's going back. That's another thing too. Where it's like, wearing your clothes. Because then I'm like, oh, I'm buying all of this stuff. My problem now is that I've lost a lot of weight.
Yes, you did.
So my stuff is not fitting the way I would
Of
like
course.
it to fit
And this is why I tell people all the time, right? I am not one size in most stores. I like oversized stuff, but then I also like fitted stuff sometimes. So when I'm a little plumper like this, no one knows the difference.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Because all my stuff still fits.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same thing when I was pregnant with the twins. I did not buy one single maternity piece of clothing because all my clothes was oversized and no one knew I was pregnant for 6 months, which is wild. 6 months for the people that knew me. And then, 3 months for you, I guess. Yeah, I think 3 months just for you. And then 6 months for my brothers. And then thereafter, just no one else knew. If you saw me, you saw me. If you didn't, you didn't. Yeah. And then it is what it is. And I think it's the same case now. Actually, I'm hibernating again because, I had a phase in the summer where I blow up and I'm socializing and I'm on socials, posting every 2 minutes. Yeah. And then now they ain't finna see me until Christmas Day when I'm posted up.
Winter lock off.
Exactly. Winter lock off. Also,
thing.
because I've been enjoying my new space, I moved.
Yes.
Woo.
We both moved.
We moved. Oh yes, exactly. We can finally talk about it because it's done and dusted.
Yes. I mean, I'm still surrounded by boxes, but yeah.
But they will be emptied sooner rather than later.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's really like serendipity. The fact that somehow when something good is happening to you or something major is happening to you, it's happening to me at the same time.
That's so crazy.
It's wild. So the story was, I initially was moving first, right?
Yeah.
And then within a week of me finding out that I managed to secure the place and get the keys and all of that stuff, you ended up securing your place. And then, of course, we ended up... Yeah. And then we just ended up moving at the same time and still doing this. So when you guys ask where you've been, please don't.
Still,
like we said, mind your business.
Yes, exactly. Still out here trying to do 1,000 things.
1,000 things at once.
With children.
Of course. But yeah,
while working.
You are... I still think if I had the amount of boxes in your house, I would lose my mind. I would spend 24 hours awake. We all know by now that I have an issue.
I'm cracking up because now what's happening is that the boxes just keep on getting moved
from room to room,
from out of the view. Yes. So it's just the boxes are still there. They're just moving around. So
within the same room.
So it's like, oh, if I can't see it,
then they don't exist. Exactly.
There. But they're still there.
I spent nearly a month and a bit setting up the home before I even got in there. So when I went in there was not a single box. Everything was unwrapped.
You're right.
Everything was set up. The TVs were up. Yeah. Everything was done. The beds were up. I literally walked in with my kids like it was a regular day. And we were moving into an Airbnb. Yeah, I did say ta-da.
Yeah. Ta-da.
And I even, on the day that I moved, I actually said to myself, I'm gonna take my time putting away these clothes, these last clothes and whatever. I did it all in that same day that I moved. And I woke up and the house was just like that. And I was like, okay, perfect. I'm all set. But yeah, if I had your boxes,
There's no ta-da. We're living in a construction site.
Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because sometimes dysfunction... Sometimes dysfunction can happen.
There's beauty to my chaotic life.
There's a method to the madness.
Exactly. So, I mean, for now, yeah, I think the aim is to be sorted by Christmas.
Okay. So when we turn up for Christmas,
we have a goal.
There's not going to be a single box.
We have a goal. There should not be no box.
If I see a box,
the boxes should be gone.
Okay.
So.
If I see a box, guys, she owes me £100 gift card to John Lewis.
Oh my gosh, look at this one.
You see?
Putting in what the...
Exactly.
The boxes will be
That
gone.
is a bet. If I see a single box, I'm going to let you guys know at, like, I don't know, our New Year's episode or something like that. I'll let you know if I got my gift card or if there was definitely no boxes there.
The boxes will be gone. 100%.
Fingers crossed they will be gone.
Yeah, no boxes.
Yeah. No, I'm rooting for you. It's so important to have, like, I don't know, people that not only elevate you but also like kind of remind you and hold you accountable for certain things. So there's always like accountability. When you don't feel like it, I'm like, come on, just one more box, or come on, get home and do this. Or it's the same thing with me. Sometimes I don't feel like doing something and Leisha's like, oh, I'm doing this with the kids, like the perfect mom that she is. And I'm just like, I guess I should chill out a bit and maybe not so rush in the morning. And I think I told you that I'm being very, very intentional now about showing my kids a side of just like not hustling so much.
Yeah.
I hustle too much.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, as a kid, it's like, come on.
Yeah, there's no
relax sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm constantly I'm constantly on the go. But I've made it my plan to say, if it's not once a week, it's at least twice a week. If it's not both days of the weekend, it's at least once during the day. Because during the week rather. Because I'm just like, I need to be intentional about relaxing, and then also them seeing me at peace. Let's wake up sometimes and not rush to get ready, get out, do this, do that, and the house to be pristine.
I'm always frazzled because I'm always running late. Even today going to...
Because you're so relaxed.
But the problem is that I'm so relaxed until...
It's time
I look at the time and I'm like, shit, it's time to go. I'm that meme of the person that's sitting down, chilling, like they don't have
anywhere to be.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, shit, I'm late. So even we were getting ready to go for a play date. Layla's in the background per usual.
As always, yes.
And I'm over there like, shut the fuck up. Like, girl, can I
go get dressed? But I don't need to get dressed. That's what was sending me. You know what was sending me this morning? When you kept on telling her, go shower, get ready. And I'm thinking, you still in your bed, ordering your McDonald's breakfast. You're telling the kid to get ready before you're even thinking of getting ready.
Because I know how long it's going to take her. So I'm like, even now when I think about it, Layla is me. Oh my gosh. Terrible. When Liam realizes it's time to go too, he starts getting antsy. So he's like, he wants to be out. He wants his shoes on. He wants to put his jacket on.
When he realizes, okay, we got to go somewhere. When you say, let's go, it's time to go, then he's like, okay, fine, it is time to go.
So he's like, let's go.
Yeah.
And look at you, always somebody at your door.
My bad, guys. Didn't I put this on silent? Why is this being all loud and ish? Anyway.
Yeah, so what happened? Yeah, so he's walking out the door. He has his water bottle in his hand. And he has his, he's holding his water bottle with his mittens on. Yeah. Because Liam.
Oh, yeah, but then that's not much grip or traction,
but
right?
He's determined. He can't touch the mittens. He wants to have the mittens on,
right?
And he wants to hold the bottle.
Perfect.
So I am now trying to carry his buggy stroller outside, and he's walking outside. He drops
the bottle. Yeah,
onto
that's
the floor.
inevitable.
Yeah.
Why were you wearing mittens? It wasn't that cold today.
It wasn't, but
okay. Anyway, moving
he said
on
I want my
swiftly.
hat and my mittens.
Okay.
So what can I do?
Nothing.
Take the hat and the mittens. So I take the bottle and I'm like, shit, okay, I don't have time for this. I can't clean it. There's dirt all over. I'm going to throw it in the sink in the kitchen. And then his stroller falls on the floor. And I'm like, oh, just wait here. I will pick it up. He's trying to pick it up and he's falling over. And I'm just like, you know what? This is why I don't want to go nowhere. The fuck? What's happening right now? What's happening? You see, and I have his bag. You see this queen bee walking up and down like la-di-da-di-da. Wow. I'm
that
like,
one is
girl,
so away with the fairies.
You can't even help.
She's so away with the fairies. You can't
even help.
No.
I'm just like, wowzers.
That's hilarious.
So even like when we're doing the school run in the morning too, it's just it's like
no, the school run is a
chaos.
mess. I'm still trying to get my bearings because of course because of the move now there's a slight distance away from the school. So let's say the school was possibly like a 4-minute drive. The school is now like a 12-minute drive. Okay, bet. That's fine. So the first week, awful. I was just like, I felt like I was rushing. And I prepare everything the night before. You know that. Everything.
Yeah.
The bags are in the car the night before.
Oh, that's so good.
Because
that's probably what I should start. Well, I can't put my bags in the car the night before.
Oh yeah, no, because of the crime rate.
Yeah, exactly.
She don't live in the hood, by the way, guys. She just has a high crime rate in her area. I don't know why.
I don't.
You live in the most bougiest
only
of
in
boroughs.
this here UK.
The most bougiest of boroughs. I guess it's just the most targeted.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
It's where people
exactly.
like to steal your cars.
Of course, yeah, and go into your cars and steal stuff. Yeah, the fact that our other friend today just said, you know, her mom's house was broken into.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's crazy to me.
And I mean, it's that times this. It's that time of the year.
People are struggle land. Yeah. I was in the supermarket the other day, actually, with the boys, and there was someone who was in front of us who she couldn't pay for her food shopping, and she kept on using the same card over and over, and I felt that it was me. And it was an embarrassment, by the way, because people would be like, oh, it's secondhand embarrassment. And how can, you know what the lady said to me that was behind me? She said, how can you come to the store knowing that you don't have any money? And
I've done that plenty of times. Well, not as an adult, but I've done it.
I'm thinking people are really struggling out here. That is such a crazy statement to say to begin with, because most probably she did think maybe, I don't know, her partner might have sent her the money. He said he sent her the money.
Enough.
She most probably thought that she had enough and possibly she didn't have enough. A direct debit came out or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a lot at all. I think it wasn't a lot for like a regular standard of a food shop.
Yeah.
So I think it was like 30 odd pounds or something.
Okay.
There was an older lady just behind her. So she was like, look, I'm just going to I'll pay for it for you. And the woman is like completely point blank refused because she had her kids there and everything. So it was, oh man, I really felt for her. And then the woman was like, oh, don't worry, I'll pay for it for you. And she was like, no, don't worry. I'm just going to try and go and find some money somewhere. Please, can you keep the receipt so I can just come back to the transaction and not having to queue again and all of that stuff. And then what was crazy is also the lady at the till kept on saying, do you have a different card? And the woman just kept on saying, this is the only card that I have. She's like, well, do you have money in there? I'm just like, girl.
What is happening?
I know you got a job to do.
Yeah, but it's not that.
But it's like,
it's like those women that with their chests. It's been declined. Like,
yeah, it's like, okay.
Do you want to like make an announcement to the whole fucking shop that my card was declined?
What is it? You know when they do, oh, can the manager come to the till?
Exactly.
Do you want to also say that the lady with the beanie and the glasses, your card's been declined?
Yeah.
Like it was completely unnecessary. And something in me was like, I never try and hope bad things about people. But
Yeah.
I was just thinking, I hope someday you're that girl with your kids at the till and you can't pay for something.
You never know
And then
what's
of
gonna
course,
happen.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then of course, everyone in the queue started offering to say, please just let us pay for it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she insisted. She just said no.
She said no,
And
not
then
at
she
all.
just left the shopping and said, possibly I might be back in like 10 to 15 minutes and I'll pay for it. But just the assumption that someone has walked out of their house, put clothes on their children, did all of that stuff and did the right thing by also not stealing it. Because
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you, my supermarket is like a shoplifter's dream.
I was talking about that with
The shoplifting is out of control in there. I told you about the lady with the bananas and the chicken
yes,
frankfurters
yeah.
saying that, is there any other way I could I could pay for this? What did she say again? What did she say?
Remember, but
I think, she said, I'll make it up to you.
oh yes, yeah.
To the security guard. The security guard said, make it up to me. Girl, just leave those bananas and those frankfurters and keep it pushing.
Yo,
I'll make it up to you. It's diabolical.
About how they're boosting in the grocery stores in America as well. And I was like, for those prices, I should have been boosting when I was out there too.
In
It's
America,
nuts.
it's crazy. Those prices are ludicrous. But then this is the reason why. Is it Target and Walmart? They've what are they doing at the checkouts now? They've got cameras, right?
Yeah,
They've got
like,
cameras. Now. So basically, you can't be doing what
People don't care about
you're still
that
there.
shit.
Yeah, but they still.
But I think at
arrested for it.
Walmart does like Costco too. Like they take your receipt and they start checking off like.
Of course, exactly.
Looking at
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
bought.
Here you can't buy booze. I'm a frequent booze buyer. You can't buy booze without them checking your receipt. So remember, I was telling you the other day, I need to keep my receipt. I need to get it printed off because they won't take off the security thing of the booze if you don't present the receipt. Because people were basically just saying, "Oh, could you take off the tag?" And then they were just walking out without actually them paying for it. So
I was just thinking about that prison, like Sainsbury's, that you need to scan your receipt to even get out the store.
Oh my God. Where did they do that? Oh my God. You know where they do? Where did I go? And they had a Lidl like that.
Really?
You couldn't walk out without scanning your receipt. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. And of course the uncle was there staring
I'm
at
like,
me.
they're wasting paper.
Those uncles are so entitled, by the way. You're coming from the wrong exit. Sir, is this your store? Whose store? Is this your father's store?
Exactly. Craziness.
Just because you've been security here for 15 years. Since the shopping center opened, doesn't mean that you own the supermarket.
15 years.
Just because, and then also they hate to see an African woman with an English accent. They can't stand it.
Gosh.
They can't stand it because then they're like, "You think you're better than me?" I'm just like,
You with your big English.
exactly.
Your big grammar.
And then they hate to hear a hint of like an English accent, American accent, anything.
Oh
they
my
just they
gosh.
really hold it against you.
Wow.
Because they think, oh, so what? Who you think you are then? Just because I've been in this country 20 years.
Oh,
I'm like, okay,
okay.
that's perfect.
You want a
for you.
cookie?
Exactly. But can I just go through? I don't care if this is an exit or not. And then they'll be like, let me look at your bag, all sorts of stuff.
No, that's crazy.
All sorts of stuff.
And
It's
let
wild.
me look at your bag is wild.
They always trying to look into someone's back.
Wild. Wild.
Always trying to. So I guess the next thing we're all just looking forward to is Christmas.
Yeah, how do
really.
you feel about Christmas decorations? Are you gonna put them up in your new home?
You know, I'm at odds because I'm just like, okay, but the twins, they're just
know.
gonna take everything down. There really ain't no
Yeah.
point. I was thinking maybe I should do like ornaments.
Yeah.
Stuff, you know, like the ornaments that you can put like
Yeah,
against the
little,
window
like,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And I'll most probably get like Christmas lights that I'll put around my TV.
Yeah. I
That's
think
going to be
that's
cute.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that I'm going to do. I really wanted to do a Christmas tree and I wanted to do like an all white Christmas tree and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
I'm seeing the girls decorating their tree, and
Of
I'm
course,
like,
I'm
oh,
like,
I wanna-
very
Yes,
cutesy.
very cutesy.
Very cutesy.
I have no idea what to do, where to start, because my kid will.
That's why I'm just like, I don't know if it's even worth it because it's more work. My kids won't even let a pot walk past them.
They're like, what's that? What's that over there?
The twins will tag team, and by the time I get to that tree, it will just be a stem.
Oh my God.
So I really wish, I think maybe when they get a little bit older, for sure, I'll start building out that tradition. But as of now, I don't think there's really any point, because I think everything is just, I have a plant at the moment and that plant is barely surviving.
Oh, my plant.
So if a plant is not decorated and doesn't have any lights or presents underneath it, imagine what they're going to do with the Christmas tree. So unless I do that thing where I saw that video, remember, where you can put a playpen around the Christmas tree,
a gate,
a little gate or something.
Gosh.
But knowing those two, they'll just flip each other over that gate
to get into the gate.
But yeah, no, it'll be a great age to kind of start it. But I think maybe when they're just a tiny little bit older, I think for now I should just kind of leave it. Yeah, kind of leave it. But fingers crossed, one day I'll be able to just deck the place up, which would be great. Yeah. But yeah, they've got competitions in like the neighborhood for lights and stuff. I don't know if they have it in your neighborhood.
I have no idea.
But yeah, they've got a neighborhood competition.
Okay.
And so the neighborhood is going nuts with the lights.
Probably. I mean, I haven't seen anybody.
But I'm thinking to myself, in this cost of living, how are you doing all of them lights?
The electricity, right?
The electricity must be run up.
My neighbors went out for Halloween. They definitely, so probably they would go out for Christmas.
But your neighbors got money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it's just a little drop in the ocean for them. It's a little drop in the ocean from them, ma'am.
To see that they have money. I keep on talking about they don't believe in blinds or curtains. They want you to see in their house.
Of course. They literally don't believe
They want you to see inside like the house.
And then they wonder why there's so many robberies.
Why you want people to look inside your house for like that?
It's so weird to me. I get it
in the like.
And not only can you see like in your neighborhood, not only can you see like the front room. You can see all the way through to the kitchen.
All the way to the conservatory.
Yeah,
to the backyard. They're like, look at this.
So you know what's so funny when people say, oh, rich people, you never see rich people in Balenciaga. You never see rich people in Gucci. But rich people will show off their houses. They want you to see inside. Okay? I don't care what you say.
You see their libraries.
Exactly. They want you to see inside.
This one neighbor of mine, I'm like, damn, they have an extensive book collection. The library is decked out. The library.
They're like, they're rich in their mind. You never see them wearing Balenciaga. Do you believe in that, by the way? That it's all bullshit, right?
I think it depends. I remember I had
it's very subjective, right?
Yeah, I remember I had this client when I worked at the gallery. He was very much very rich man, but he was a Marks and Spencer's kind of guy. But obviously, his wife and his children, they were designers. So
okay,
I think it just depends on the person.
And also not just him wearing Marks and Spencer. You just said in the gallery, which means that he was buying expensive artwork.
Oh my,
that means his home
one of his penthouse flats is storage for his artwork. Of course.
This is what I'm like.
Nobody
so how
lives
you
there.
Telling me
it's storage for his
rich
artwork.
people still wear designer just in different ways?
Yes, of course. I mean,
so you will see the first class
M&S,
flights,
but you don't do
exactly
on his watch,
of course,
on his wrist.
Yeah. You'll see the first class flights. You'll see the Maldives. You see those private islands. You'll see all of the artwork, the watches, the one that you say. So really, if you know, you know. And then if you don't, you don't.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it is. Because also, just because it's not flashy and Louis Vuitton is not plastered all over the place, there is silent luxury.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that they're not wearing.
There's definitely a sign of luxury somewhere. Exactly. Yeah. And you see money is sitting there.
So if you know, you know.
And then if you don't, you're that person that's saying rich people don't like designer.
You just don't know.
You just don't know, indeed.
Yeah. It's okay. It's all right.
Keep it pushing.
Hello.
We're all not meant to be.
Exactly.
Bosses.
Exactly. We're not all meant to be. However, God, I would love to be. One day, please.
No, one day.
Just a little
Ma'am,
bit.
are you not a boss right now? If you don't stop. If you not stop,
Just a little
I
bit,
literally
small,
aspire
small.
to be you.
Oh my God.
And you over here talking about, oh, maybe
Look
one
at me.
day.
Look at me. Rich people don't wear designer.
I'm not gonna actually spill to the people the fact that you are actually decked in designer
my
currently.
gosh.
They might not know
Please
that,
stop.
but they. If I start counting the coins right now, girl, there's almost $1,000 on you, and you're talking about rich people don't wear designer while scratching your head like that. Leave the mic alone.
You know what? Everybody, let's aspire to be great.
That's all that matters.
Let's aspire.
Exactly.
Inspire for greatness. And if you don't inspire for greatness, that's also okay.
Of course.
No pressure.
There's definitely
Aspire
no pressure.
to be what you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
On that note, that's a good ending note.
Yeah,
Aspire to be
yeah.
what you
Aspire
want.
to be what you want.
And don't forget to listen to us, but don't really listen to us. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit here and there.
Small.
Thank you for being here. My name is Dee.
I am Lee.
And this has been
Allow it.